Hello,
Ciao.
hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Your hair is slaying today, actually.
Thanks. I was actually only thinking like, does it look greasy because the top light's on top of it, but it's actually not.
No.
Um, thanks. You're looking slay. You look like you've a tan.
I have fake tan on.
Oh, well,
So
same thing. It's real, fake or real, who knows?
who knows? It should be real soon enough if the weather keeps up in Italy. I just need to find like a sunbathe spot,
Yeah.
or I need to like commit to like going to the beach, you
Yeah,
know?
I can see you in a nice park. You're very earthy.
I
You're
want to
like,
get, I was actually saying last night, I want to get like a picnic blanket style thing or
mm,
not a towel. I'm not going to bring a towel to a park, but like a
yeah.
throw blanket. And but obviously you wouldn't be in a bikini, so you
Yeah, I
wouldn't
get
get
what you
like
mean. The
so I'd
full
have
on.
maybe I can like alternate between like park vibes and beach vibes.
Yeah, and a nice blanket could do for both of them. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm thinking. So
Vibes. You could
that's
get one of
that's
them in
next
the
thing.
Sunday market even.
I saw them last week. I didn't get them though, so maybe next week. But that's I think going to be my summer vibe because there is a nice park. You can like cycle up to it. You can walk, but you can cycle up. So I can do that. And then the beach is like 40 minutes to an hour on the train, but they go really, really like frequently. So
Frequently.
just,
Yeah.
but
That's
it's
not too
just to
bad to
get in
get
the
to a
habit
beach.
of doing it,
Yeah. No, I get you
you know?
100%. And at least you've gone before, so you know where you're going, kind of a thing.
Exactly, exactly. But I do want to get, an Italian tan. I'm
Yeah.
not
Well,
relying
it
on
gets so hot there during the summer, so I think you'll get one no problem.
UV was like 7 today. Like it's crazy.
What?
SPF 50 on deck.
Oh my God. You know, I got sunburned when I was over. I sent Rebecca a video, guys. I couldn't believe it because wasn't I so good? Even when we were doing the Get Ready with Me, I was like, yeah, I've got moisturizer, this SPF, then I've got my Charlotte Tilbury, which I have here, which is a primer that has SPF
Yeah,
in
you
it,
two
SPF
double
50.
SPF.
So double SPF on. And I came back and I was like, my forehead is kind of like sore, but I just thought like maybe it was my eczema because I'm having a really bad eczema flare up at the moment. And I was like, I don't know, maybe that's it. And then it started peeling. And I was like, did I get sunburned in Rome?
Bear in mind, Neve was there probably the coldest weekend we've had in weeks. Like it was a little sunny,
Guys, it was
but
only
like
a little sunny as well. That's why I was
I'd say it was
laughing.
barely 20 degrees.
And you know what I was thinking? I was like, remember when we were sitting outside the Pantheon and I was like, will we sit in the shade? That was definitely when
It
it
was probably that moment. That was a sun trap, to be fair.
Yeah, it was always so lovely though. But yeah, guys, welcome to back to the podcast.
Welcome back. Another week, another pod.
Another day to slay. First of all, I feel like we should kind of talk about. Did you see the video of Kim Kardashian? She's after bleaching her hair for the Met again, Met
Oh
Gala.
my God, wait, when's the Met on? No, I
It's
didn't.
next week. Or it's in a few days maybe because she's after like recently bleaching her hair really, really blonde, like same as last year. Was it last year, or the before she was with Pete, the guy?
I think it was
Last
the
year.
year she did the Marlin dress.
Yes.
Was
Was
that
that two
last
years
year?
ago? It's hard to know. Um, yeah, so she's bleached it like the same thing. And it actually is her own hair because it was like wet in a cap and people spotted her and it's like banding. You know when you've done your blonde journey, you know the way it bands. They didn't,
Yeah.
Lord knows.
Lord,
It
no, I've been a band girl.
Yeah, and it's like banded orange, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, her hair is wet. Maybe it has a mask in it." But like her hair was so dark, it's like it's going to be so porous now. And she can afford expensive, real-looking wigs. I don't get it.
Yeah, Monday, May 6th.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow. Wait, now I want to see what she wore 2023, Kim.
Did she go
I
last year?
always stay up late and watch I wonder who's hosting on. Oh,
Oh, she wore
last
the
year was the
pearls, was
pearls
it?
when
Yeah.
yeah. No, last year she had brown hair.
Yeah, why is she going blonde again? And like on the week of it, would she not have like done it leading up to it, I wonder?
So the theme this year is Sleeping Beauties, Reawakening Fashion. Oh, so people
Oh,
better cut reawakening. If people
reawakening.
don't serve this
Yeah.
year, I'm gonna be pissed.
And you're gonna be so angry.
I'm gonna be
Um,
judging them in my like Christmas pajamas in May in Rome.
literally. Oh, I'm so intrigued. You know who I'm really excited to see would be, I suppose, Kylie because she nailed it last year with the
Yeah,
red.
I think Kylie always kind of looks slay.
Yeah, she does. Now I know the off-white thing was a tribute to Virgil, but I
Oh,
wasn't a massive fan of that dress now.
mm,
Just the
yeah.
cap. The cap could have been left off. I would have liked it as
Who
the
was my
t-shirt
favorite? I
dress.
can't even remember last year, but oh my God, we have to. Oh, I'm so excited. That's next week.
Yeah,
That's
I
I
know.
always watch the whole like
Live. Yeah,
the
you're like
live.
up late.
Yeah, I'm excited. Oh,
So crazy. I'm so excited to see it as well. I'm like, what the heck? This is going to be so good. I love it because I like love seeing who's nailed it and who hasn't. And I think Emma Chamberlain, TikTok is actually sponsoring this one. So you know the way she had no TikTok account, she's after going back onto TikTok again.
that all it's all. Oh, so normally it's Vogue who sponsors it, isn't it? No,
Yeah. Sorry, it was YouTube for the last 2 years, I think. It's Vogue's
yeah,
thing, I think.
it's Vogue's thing because I usually watch the Vogue live stream
Yeah.
Q&A and whoever
Yeah.
they have hosting. Who was it last year? I think it was Vanessa Hudgens.
It
But
was
last
Vanessa Hudgens,
year,
I think. Yeah.
people like thought Rihanna was going to come, and the whole time, the whole carpet, and she never came. She never did the carpet.
Really?
Mhm.
That's interesting. I
So
think
like
she
I
might this
waited
year.
like till the very end, and there was no Rihanna.
Oh, what that is such a letdown. I'd be so
That was a
sickened.
let. It was a letdown. So I watched that, but then YouTube usually uploads the interviews
Yeah.
with Emma Chamberlain because remember it was her and Jack Harlow that kind of love ya.
Yes, love you kind of a thing.
So I
Yeah.
watched that the day after usually, but now if it's TikTok, will they do like a live? Will it be a TikTok live
Would
I'll
it
be
be a
watching?
TikTok
Will I
live?
have
Yeah.
two things to watch at the same time?
That would
How am
just
I
be
going to
so
manage that?
perfect for you. Like right up your ADHD side of the alleyway.
Genuinely, if they could just alternate the talking and the guests. Oh, I love
Yeah.
the little interviews though. It's always so interesting.
I know. I'd love if Amelia de Moldenberg did some of them.
Yeah, Lala was it Lala? You know the Kardashian. I think it
Oh
was her
yeah, Lala
last year.
Anthony. She did. She
It
did
was
some of
her
them.
last year, was she?
Yeah,
I
it
don't know
was
who
her.
it
You're
was.
right. Yeah.
She did the Vogue ones. I wonder who Vogue's having this year. I hope they have someone good. They had
Yeah.
Kiki Palmer one year. She
She
slayed.
was unbelievable. I remember that one as
Yeah.
well. I was like, she was so, so good in it. But I just love seeing the whole creativity and the designers of it all. And wasn't there some Irish designer that often designs for people going to Met? Which is the Met Gala. I know I call it the Met, like
The
I suppose
Met.
it's a museum.
The Met.
Like, um
I'm Stella McCartney.
Stella McCartney,
Is she?
maybe.
She's
Is
not
she
Irish.
Irish? No, it
No.
was a guy, I think. Let me Google him now because I remember
Is it the
thinking, oh
guy
my
from
God, look at
Parody?
you.
Is it Colin?
I think it
Colin?
is him, yeah. Irish designer Met Gala. Irish.
Colin?
I'm not joking, guys. I've been spending like the last like day, I'll be honest, since last week as well in Roisin Pierce. Oh, Irish designer Simone Rocha
Yes. Yeah. Roach. Russia.
Rocha maybe, and
So,
Pierce and Claire McGovern maybe. Sean
wouldn't
McGear was
you
the other
love to
one.
see Rashid on the Met Gala?
I
Because
would love to see Rashid.
reimagining fashion, like
Yeah,
fluffy boots, even though I
fluffy
don't know if
boots.
fluffy
Yeah.
boots like a Met Gala thing.
I know, but if it's reimagined, sure, it's all about going as like bold, really, as you can for the Met Gala, isn't it? But that would be so
It is.
amazing to see. And there's rumor that Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet are going to make their first red carpet exclusive at that because they've both
Ooh.
RSVP'd going to it. So everyone's kind of like, oh, maybe that's why. I don't believe this rumor that she's pregnant. I'm not buying
Imagine if
it.
she reveals her bump at the Met.
That's what they're saying. They're like, maybe she will.
She'll, and I mean, she
No,
could.
Rebecca, if she does, will you ring me and wake me up because I will need. I'm not joking. I'll leave my. Just keep pressing through the do not disturb and just ring, ring, ring because I will literally have to wake
Disturb
up for
anyway.
that. Disturb anyway, disturb anyway. I'll be like, wake me up for this.
Yeah, because allegedly Taylor and Travis aren't going.
Are
But
they
I
not?
feel like the guest list is never fully confirmed until the night. Like
No.
you never really know who's gonna
Who's
show,
going? I
who's gonna
agree.
not.
God, could you imagine how cute Taylor and Travis would be if they went? It'd be so
I wonder
cute.
will Sabrina Carpenter and Barry go?
They will definitely, I think. Yeah. And he'll eat that
Oh,
up as well. He loves that. I think they're like high school sweethearts in love the way they're carrying on. They're so cute. Guys,
I'm
when I
so
was
obsessed.
leaving Italy, me and Rebecca like did a deep dive in between the two of them, like no joke. It was like 1 a.m. We had got, like we had actually stalked like very, very far back. on other people's Instagrams, like to like an
Yeah, I was
embarrassing
trying to
point.
do a deep dive to find out someone's age,
Oh my God.
and I still haven't found it.
There was like silence in between it. And then like she was like, "Oh, this post in like 2012." I was like, "What
You
are
know
we
what? I should
doing?"
ask one of my friends, Laura. She is like, she finds out. She's so good. Maybe I should
There's
ask her.
always,
She'd probably
yeah,
know.
do. There's always one friend that knows absolutely everything,
Yeah,
honestly.
or will find it out for you if you want to
Yeah,
know. You know that kind of
yeah,
way. Oh yeah, I totally forgot I had that moment. I've been obsessed with watching videos of Sabrina Carpenter performing Espresso
same.
at
That's because we
Coachella.
would not
In
stop
her like
singing that
with her
effing
little
song.
dance. I'm working late
Cause
because
I'm a
I'm a singer.
singer.
That line has been
We
living in my head so rent free.
when we were in
Terrifying.
Rome, all we kept singing is "I'm working late cause I'm a singer," and then like we were like learning the rest of it as it was going. It was so good. Oh my God, it's such a good tune though. To be fair,
My brain is like divided between Tortured Poets Department lyrics and Espresso right now. That's it.
yeah, I'm still listening to Poets Department, and I think my faves have changed around.
Same. Guilty as Sin is one
Very
of
good. Yeah, I agree. That's up
oh,
there in my top three now, I think, as
that's
well.
one I'm hyper fixating on now this week. That one and
And I look through people's windows.
no.
I look through people's windows. I
Interesting.
love that one.
I but see, this is what I love about having 31 songs in an album. There's just so
Yeah.
much choice. Mine are oh, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me as well.
Oh, I love that one as well.
And I Can Do It With a Broken Heart.
Yeah, that's very good.
Because I'm a real tough kid. I
Mm,
can
mm,
handle
mm,
my
mm,
shit.
mm. It's so
Anyway,
funny. The last day we went out for dinner on Saturday night, and Ashton collected us, and Taylor Swift was playing in the car, and I was like, "Taylor actually has really good songs, isn't she?" And Ashton was like, "Yeah." And then, like Courtney was like, "I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm a big fan of her." And I was like, "Yeah, see, that's what everybody thinks." Then you actually listen to the
because
songs,
yeah.
and
And
you're
it's
like, "No, she's
because
actually really good."
yeah, and it's because the Taylor hate train on social media when we were like in our late teens was so strong
Yeah, all
and it
because of
turned
Kanye West as well.
yeah the yeah but pre-reputation like
Yeah,
so many people like it was like cool to not like her kind of thing, so then I think people like
yeah.
subconsciously never even but yeah, she's like there's a Taylor song for everyone, you know,
There
there's an era
is.
for everyone.
There is, if you want to cry, if you want to dance. Sorry, guys, I just itched my back with this. If you're wondering what I was just
Oh
doing there,
fun.
my eczema is so bad at the moment. Everywhere, I'm just like this trying to, that part in your back you can't reach. I'm literally like itching it all the time. Oh, guys, I swear, I don't know. Is it like, I don't know. We'll deal with it later. It's just like my eczema is like so bad at the moment. I'm like, like on my whole TikTok FYP as well, because I've been like looking up things to help it. Oh, and then I was like,
Do
maybe
you
I
have
should.
like a bath with like chamomile milk or
And
something?
and Dettol as well is supposed to be really good. So I'm doing, yeah, actually it's really good for it because they're open wounds. So if you have a bath with Dettol, it's like really good.
Did you ever try the sunbeds for it?
Yeah, this is what I was about to say. I would love to do a sunbed. I rounded the sunbeds now because that does actually clear it up. But I've recently just got tattoos, and you can't go on the sunbed for 8 weeks after you get a tattoo.
Shit, that was
Yeah.
horrendous. Do you think it's like, you know, the way when you get, not that you're allergic to tattoos, but you know, the way tattoos, like,
Oh, some people it rejects and stuff. Yeah.
no, not that it's
This had
rejecting, but like that
No,
the,
this has been
no,
weeks in the making of a build up. Like honestly, it's like when even remember when I was
shit.
over in Rome, like I was like, oh my God, I'm having a really bad flare up with my eczema. It's so bad at the moment now, though it's everywhere. Like normally it's just like confined to my legs and like my bum cheeks, but now it's like all my back, like my arms is coming out in like, and I'm like, oh God, don't itch your arms now because if they start cutting and stuff. But yeah,
Wow.
I don't know. I'm just gonna have to start the dead all bats and just do prayer, throw some holy water in it. Hope for the best. It's just so, I feel like those kind of skin conditions, they're just, when you have a flare up, like it's so bad. I know.
Yeah. Yeah,
I know.
that's so annoying about the tattoos of it all because you're like, like, of course, the sunbeds are bad, but like they
Yeah.
do clear up things
Yeah, they
like that,
do. Yeah. And my
especially
mom,
when you live in Ireland, like, you know.
100%. And mom was like, oh, would you go on it? And I was like, no, like I want to, but it says
Stick out your
online.
arm.
I know. Do you know what? That's a good idea. But
You
would the
could go
bed
on.
be on if I stuck my arm
What
out?
arm is it?
My right arm.
So
I
you'd
wonder,
have to
could
get a
I?
bed that you could. I'd say you could.
Or I was wondering, some people said if you like cut out fabric and like tape it to your arm. in the area that you should be fine.
Or you know what you could do? So if you
What if I put a like long
those
sock on
shawl
it?
thing, those shawl
Yeah,
things.
true. Maybe I'll
You know,
do that.
I have a black one, and they just go cover the top of your back and your arms.
Yeah,
So then the rest you'd be grand.
that's a good idea. I might just do that for one of the arms and hope for the best. Cause like, and I wouldn't mind, but the arm that I got the tattoos on, there's no eczema breakout, but everywhere else in my body. Isn't that so
I think that
strange?
would, I think, yeah, or even the sleeve of a top
Yeah, that's a good
up to
idea.
your shoulder.
Do you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I might leave it one more week and then I'm gonna just do like a few sessions in a week and just hope for the best. Because I was like, it's not coming into summer and have me having like such a bad eczema flare up, do you know?
Typical,
But yeah, it's
typical.
crazy. So guys, we need to talk about the veneer tech of it all.
So you've deep dove. You sent me one video and I watched it and I was like, hardly people are
No,
doing that, but I feel like you've deep dove.
Rebecca, I've gone so far into it, I don't even know if it's making sense to me anymore. Like I'm on the other side of it where I'm like, what is this? You know what I mean? So essentially, also I'm like, how are these people not in jail? In America, so like composite
So Yankee Doodle.
bonding, people get done to their
Yeah,
teeth and like it's called veneers.
yeah.
But in America, don't even ask me how. Number one, they're getting their hands on these dental tools, and number two, that they can have access to buy the equipment to do this to people's teeth. They are putting like you put a $200 deposit down, then you pay $3,000 to get a full mouth of composite bonding. So now we're talking, there's no dental hygienist in this. Before they put the composite bonding on your teeth, they don't do any hygiene check. They don't do any like clean your mouth for you. You have to have a clean mouth coming in. There's people with really, really bad bites that are going in there getting these bondings done. And there was one lady in particular, and she said that she went to this girl and she got them done and her mouth was hurting. But then in the middle of like the whole experience, her friend called her and was like, "Oh, I'm at like it's not Red Lobster, but maybe it was like Olive Tree or somewhere like that, one of those American places." I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm over here. Come." And she's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna rush this and get this done." Anyway, she ended up doing such immense damage to this lady's mouth that she couldn't go into work the next day, and she was like wringing her back over it. And like everybody has been like stitching it, and they were like, the damage you're doing." Paying that $3,000, you're gonna have to end up paying so much more money to correct the damage that you're doing to your mouth
Yeah.
right now. Like the damage is insane. I'm like, I can't even get over it. I'm gonna send over some screenshots to you now, like shortly after this, just so you can like show the guys like the befores and afters of them all. They're like promoting it with Canva templates on
No.
like Instagram, like an actual like veneer tech. What is a veneer tech like?
What? Number one, why don't people just like fly to Bali or like
Yeah,
Vietnam or Turkey even? Like you'd
yeah.
prefer to get
But
a
I'm like, is
veneer
this
tech?
the
Like it's not your lashes, babe.
It's literally that's exactly what I was saying. I was like, it's not your lashes, like, and it's like, also I'm at the same breath. I'm like, oh, is this the American version of the turkey teeth scandal? You know, when people were going over and getting
Yeah,
crowns
because
and
I
having
suppose
damage
they
done to their
can't
feet?
really go to Turkey. Like
Yeah.
they
Like,
could
so
go to
I'm like,
South America. They could go to
this is what I'm
Brazil
talking about. Why don't they just go there? But
or like
yeah, it's
Mexico.
crazy. Like I'm like so deep in it, guys. I'm like, what the heck is going on? But imagine like going to someone who's like
No,
promoting themselves on social media as like one of them called themselves the veneer fairy.
this is stressing me out. I'm actually like
Their
my teeth
actual mouths,
hurt
like
thinking about that. Like,
yeah, and she said her gums were all inflamed and so sore and everything. And I was
how
just
do
like,
people think this is a good idea?
I know,
It's
and
like so many people are too susceptible to marketing. You know what I
this
mean?
is the problem. They truly are. In the ABC profiles, they have fully given into everything. I'm just like, it's so sad. Like, but what the heck?
A veneer tech?
A veneer tech,
A veneer tech. That is
literally.
in
It's insane. The veneer
like
fairy of it
some
all
people are
is really
probably
taking
getting
me
this
out.
done like before their wedding or something.
Yeah. And I'm
And
just
then
like, oh,
having
it's like vulnerable people as well who can't really afford anything else. But it's
but
like,
also how much are like is composite bonding and veneers? Like is it that much more expensive?
that is a good question. Let me look it up now. Composite bonding in actually, I'm just gonna type it on my laptop, guys.
Like, of
Sorry.
course, in like New York or LA or Miami, I would understand. But if you go
Yeah.
to like the Midwest, I'm sure it can't be that expensive.
Lads, my laptop is running
But
on, I don't know what's going on.
See, all these things need to be regulated more. It's like the whole filler scandal in Ireland. You know what I mean?
Prices. Yeah, it is like the whole this is exactly what I thought. It's not even that much. $100 to $500 per tooth. Cosmetic dentistry. That's crazy. Let me look this up. Veneer tech.
Even the name. Like, so these people have no dentist like qualifications.
America. It's so funny when you type it in, it's like veneer tech TikTok.
Of course it
It's
is.
so funny. Veneer tech's the dental scam taking over TikTok. Oh my God, give me some news.
You're
Doctors
like,
speak
give
on
me.
dangers of getting dentistry work done by self-proclaimed veneer tech. This is highly illegal. And someone said they'll love him in prison. Veneer techs are not a real thing, and here's why you shouldn't let basement dentists.
Like, are they getting it off AliExpress?
Like, I'm like, where are they getting it? It's crazy. I have no
Like
idea.
you can get anything, but
It's
that's still
crazy.
insane. Like insane behavior.
These
You know
people
what's
claim,
also
oh,
what?
sorry.
No, go
These
on.
people claim to be, oh my God, accept all cookies. I know I shouldn't do this, but I always do because it's just easier. These people claim to be certified veneer technicians, have gone through training, received a certificate that allows them to apply composite veneers to their clients' teeth. These
From
makeshift
who?
This is what I'm wondering. These makeshift veneer technicians promise better and wider smiles with a set of veneers for a fraction of the price an accredited dentist. Unfortunately, these people are not professionals and the services that they are providing is illegal. A woman by the name of Speechel Phases on Instagram is accusing women called a veneer fairy. This is the one of being unlicensed and
The
giving her
veneer
shoddy
fairy.
and giving her shoddy veneers that left her in so much pain that she almost landed in an emergency room. She said it would be $3,500 for services due to me needing a partial. I paid half that day, and on Wednesday, I came to my appointment. She assured me that she could do the job as I requested. When I first tried on my partial, I advised her that they were too thick and I needed to be shaved down several times. She stated that she didn't have a tool she didn't have that tool she needed for that, but I should be able to adjust to it, like adjust to the teeth in her mouth.
That's uh,
Oh my God, guys,
can
this is
she sue? Can she
insane.
get sued now?
Yeah, she can
Like,
get
do they have
sued.
to sign something?
And like all of this is going on over iMessage. Oh my God, though empathetic, many of her followers believe she should have known better, which is so true.
But like, it's one thing
Oh my God, it's
getting
crazy.
like your makeup done off someone who isn't properly qualified, or
Yeah,
getting like, but getting your teeth done
yeah, it's
by
insane.
someone who says they're a veneer tech
That's
is the most
wild.
insane thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's insane. But as
Who
I'm
goes to
on
veneer techs and not dentists?
like, why? I also, though, do you ever, like, on my guilty pleasure on TikTok sometimes is going up, when people go, I went to the worst makeup artist in this place or that place. Do you ever watch those videos?
I do, but also like, what's the skin thing called? It's not dermatitis. It's like
Oh,
some,
yeah.
oh,
Oh,
I can't
yeah,
think
I
of
know the
it.
one you're on about that you can get from going to them.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's like really dangerous.
Yeah, it's very dirty. You never know what you're getting over there. But yeah,
It's
that's my
disgusting.
whole tea that I'm in on this week, guys. I was so deep down in it.
Yeah, because I've seen like videos of makeup artists using like the mascara, like the mascara brush wand thing from the mascara, like on clients, and I'm like, ugh,
Oh, I can't
disgusting.
even if
Not mine
that's
going to a
disgusting.
veneer tech.
No, that would
A
not be for
veneer
me.
technician is just so funny. It's also so Yankee Doodle though.
It's so Yankee Doodle, and that's why I knew you'd love this story. I was like, it is so Yankee Doodle of it all. Sorry to our American listeners because we know, but I feel like if you're listening to us, you have common sense, so you understand what we mean now by saying that that's Yankee Doodle.
No, it's not offensive. It's just like that would just wouldn't happen somewhere else, like a veneer tech with like a certificate making their like befores and afters. No,
Like, can you imagine, like, if I just turned around and I was like, Rebecca, I'm becoming a veneer tech? You'd be like,
like a nail tech.
you'd be like,
Like people are like,
what?
oh, you put extensions on nails. You can do the same thing with teeth, no?
Yeah, literally, like, it's the same thing now.
Exact same,
Yeah,
same, but different. Oh my God,
so
that's too
insane.
also terrifying though. Like it's your mouth.
Yeah, like, and they say that death creeps in through the gums. I learned that from Family Guy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and it actually is true when I looked it up. There was an episode of Family Guy. I'm so addicted to Family Guy, guys. It's not even funny. I watch it every night before I go to bed. It's like my like comfort thing. But Peter Griffin, there's like this episode where Peter Griffin is like replaced with like this other one, but like he's not a slob and like he like flossed and like Lois looks in the bin and there's like floss in the bin and she's like, um, oh Peter, what's this? And he's like, oh, that's just dental floss, Lois. You know, death creeps in through the gums. And she's like, this isn't Peter because he'd never say that. But that day I was like, oh my God, that's a really good saying. And then one of my friends used to work for a company that was like a dental product company. And she said it one day and I was like, God, I learned that from Family Guy years ago.
Wait, so wait, what does death creeps in through the gums mean?
It's just essentially if you've got bad mouth hygiene or you don't floss or like,
You
you
die.
know, you basically because all a lot of bacteria comes in through your mouth. When you think about it, you know, humans like we
That's
eat with
scary.
like our hands touch our face, like when we're out in public and we're speaking and there's germs, like everything comes in through the
My
mouth.
mouth feels filthy all of a sudden.
I know it's crazy, isn't it? I love flossing though. I'll be like
Actually,
lying
you know
down.
what? After I got my braces off, I
Yeah.
got this like bar behind my teeth.
Yeah, the retainer bar. I have it too.
Yeah, the top and the bottom. But the top one broke like a few years ago. I was like waitressing. I don't know how it broke. It like the glue like disintegrated in my mouth, and
Yeah.
next thing the bar broke. So that was fine. And then I was like, actually, my mouth feels a lot cleaner without this bar at the back because
Mm,
I only have an overbite. And I was like, this glue like is
it's rough kind
blocking the
of.
gap, but it's blocking the gap, the natural gap from like my teeth, like the front to the back.
Yeah. There's a certain way you can floss though with it. Like there's new little
I
flossy
know I've
things.
tried to use them, but
I
so I
love
want to
them.
get my bottom bar removed actually, and also having like a metal bar in your mouth that you just like like that's you're ingesting like metal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Well, I
it's
feel like
living there.
we're ingesting metal through food products anyway that we don't even realize and
Yeah, but like a
microplastics.
full metal bar just living in your
Yeah.
mouth kind
I
of
don't
freaks me.
know. Mine broke and like my whole teeth moved. I had to get braces again. So like for me,
That
I need it. You know what I mean?
yeah, see, I only had an overbite and like my
Yeah.
jaws
My teeth.
completely crooked anyway.
Imagine getting train tracks in your late 20s. And I took them off too early. I've never really shown anyone this. Do you see that gap there?
Your
That
teeth are
tooth?
literally perfect, but okay.
There's like a gap here because I took it off too early. And he was like, "Oh, it's not really done yet." And I was like, "Take them off."
Take them off. I'm actually going to book in to get my teeth cleaned because after that
I
story,
love
my
getting
teeth feel
teeth.
icky.
I love getting my teeth cleaned. It's so good. You're supposed to do it every 6 months. And I love going in. And then it's always, do you clench at night time? Yeah. Yeah, why do you
I
think I have
wanted
such
to
a
get
round head?
Botox in my thing for that.
Massively.
Another thing I want to talk about, and I
Oh,
know you're not deep in the lore of it all, but
but fill me
Alex
in.
Cooper
Oh yeah,
got
fill me in.
married.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say she ate so hard and left not a single, like the whole thing, it was covered by Vogue,
Yeah.
the whole thing, her outfits, like she just looked so like she was giving such like I won't say like old money,
It was giving old money. I thought that too.
but
It's very
like it was
elegant,
giving
stripped
like
back plain.
old money but make it beachy kind of vibes.
Yes,
Like
I agree.
boho meets old money meets my favorite thing about the whole wedding was instead of walking down the aisle, she walked in like so she was like behind like doors and they opened, she walked onto the altar.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So she walked like out to Matt, like that way. So he was in
Ah,
front of her on the aisle and she walked, which is like so she didn't like she didn't walk down the aisle with her dad because she said she just never felt comfortable with the idea of like a man giving her to another man, which
yeah.
I personally totally get. But
Yeah.
she like presented like these doors opened and she walked
She like
towards
presented
her
herself
wedding
to him.
guests
That's so nice.
like oh but it looked gorgeous and I loved the whole like story of it all and
Yeah.
her main thing was like he planned like the whole most of the wedding because he's
I'm
a
gonna need a
producer.
man like that for real, because you know me, I'll be like,
No, but that sounds so nice. Like he
yeah.
literally like planned the entire thing and like the morning of
Mm.
their wedding they stayed in bed till like 12 like she said her whole thing was she just wanted to be so present and then at the end of the night in her wedding her dad like grabbed the mic and made an announcement like whoever wants like the bridal party is going to run into the ocean but all the guests everyone fully clothed ran in,
Oh,
which I'm like it was such a small wedding though. which I love as
Yeah,
well.
I love a small wedding as well. She was a gorgeous bride. I really liked, because I know she probably was wearing a very light spray tan, but she's really leaned into her paleness over the last few years, and I really
Yeah, like
liked
look at
that.
this.
Yeah, she was gorgeous, gorgeous. The dress is stunning as well.
Yeah,
I
she
just
had
don't think I was
like
as
the outfit
excited.
change of it all. I think she had two outfit changes actually.
I don't think I was as excited about it because I don't think I connect with the Call Her Daddy podcast. But I remember years ago I did used to listen to it, and I remember when she first met him.
Mr.
And the
Sexy Zoom Man.
excitement. Yeah, Mr. Sexy Zoom Man. I saw that in the cake as well. I was like, that is so cute.
So yeah, but her three outfits, like the wedding dress and then the like
Yeah.
entering the party ceremony. So
Yeah.
they must have did like a kind of quite late-ish ceremony
They must have, yeah.
because when she was walking in, then she was in a different outfit. So she did three outfits.
Yeah. And where do they live now? Is it LA?
Yeah. But
Okay. Is
like
Zoom Man
it
from
was
LA? Matt
yeah,
Kaplan, I
I
should be
think he
calling him
is.
now.
But like I don't even like Alex Earl wasn't there. Like it was
Yeah.
very much so just close,
Intimate.
close friends
Yeah.
and family.
That's so
And I
lovely.
think she actually got married the day her like Cold Skims collab thing came out. So it was like the 6th
Oh.
of April. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that was when. But yeah, wow. And like doing it with Vogue as well.
I know, so stunning. I'm so delighted for her. I
Insane.
love seeing people be happy and in love and getting married. It's so, so cute. Um, but yeah,
Very
crazy.
cute. Very
Actually,
cute.
when we
Very
were
cute.
over in Rome, three Irish influencer girlies got engaged.
So many people,
We didn't get a chance to talk about it.
the exact same week. And it was the week that Alex Cooper like announced that she had got married. But
Yeah.
yeah, three. So who was it? Sophie
Sophie
Murray
Murray,
and
Aideen Kate. Was it?
yeah, and
Who's the third one?
Miriam Mullins.
Miriam Mullins. Oh, they're so cute. I'm so happy for all of them. I hope they have a
Oh,
lovely, long marriage of happiness and joy and just everything. I just love for somebody who is
yeah,
so
I think
single.
I definitely want my engagement to be filmed, but
Yeah.
not to be public.
Yeah, I agree. Just for you to look back on that moment and be like, wow.
Yeah, I like the filmed of it all, but it will have to be
Yeah.
filmed from my left.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm
If it
sure
was
that by the
filmed from
time you
my
get
right, that
engaged,
video would never be seeing the light of day ever.
I'm sure by the time you got engaged, though, they'd know about the angles. They would just learn. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like how do you like get a camera set up? Like do they get like a video? Because some
Sometimes
get like
they get
photos done.
professionals. Yeah, sometimes they get professionals hiding doing them. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so interesting. How cute though.
So cute. I love the wedding engagement
Yeah.
videos of it
I
all.
actually love wedding content. It's so weird, that we're moving into that age bracket because like now we're seeing so many people with it. It's like, oh my God, you know what I mean? So
I know, and it
lovely.
makes me think so much about like the wedding of it all and like the
Mm.
whole like how I would approach it, what I would do. Do I want big? I definitely want small, like teeny tiny,
Yeah, same. I'm so
and also
small and
beach.
intimate and also just drinking. Well, maybe not drinking because honestly, I went drinking on Saturday and I'm still feeling like not 100%,
Oh, that's not good.
which is strange. But I also have my period, girls. Me and Rebecca literally bang
We're
on the same
synced
day.
the exact same day, and
Isn't it? And
mine was
mine was
late.
early.
Mine was late the last 2 months, like 5 or 6
Yeah.
days late, but I think was like moving to a new country and like the
Yeah.
readjusting.
I
But
agree.
this month it was like only like a day late. So it was like
Yeah.
basically bang on time. So
Mine
my
was
cycle's now
late.
back
Mine
to
was
30
early.
days.
I was laughing and was like, I checked the thing because I was like, I'm pretty sure that Rebecca's getting hers like today. And I went on and you were like, oh, I got mine as well. I was like, oh my God, what the heck? I was
Yeah,
like,
I
it's
got
because,
mine at a really nice time of day actually. It was like, because sometimes you get it in the middle of the night
oh, that's
and you
worse, I
wake
think.
up and you're like,
And the bed
ugh.
sheets, no, I can't. That's the worst time.
Or sometimes you get it like, whereas I got mine, it was like 11 a.m. on a Sunday. And I just went to the bathroom and I was like, oh, but
Mine was like I was literally depressed all day crying. I was like, no, like this is the alcohol. Like I was so low, I couldn't even talk. Like I like I just spent 3 hours in my room crying, and then my mom was like, then I was like, Mom, do you wanna like get a takeaway? And she like drove me down while I'd run in and get it. And I told her I was like, I must be getting my period because like I've been crying for 3 hours. My mom was like, why didn't you text me? I would have come up to you. And I was like, no, because I actually wasn't able to talk. I was crying so hard. And then literally came home, went to the toilet, and I had it. There it is.
This makes sense now.
I'm actually not mentally unhinged. But it's so funny because literally every girl I know that goes through this, like, feels like that they're losing their mind and that they're so sad and like yada yada yada. And then boom, there it is. Mother
Yeah,
Nature.
hormones really do like, you know, go up and down. And I think definitely depending on like different factors as well. Sometimes it's even a bit more
Yeah.
intense.
I
Like,
agree. My mom was like, wait till you, because you know the way mom's girls on this podcast saying, oh, I can't wait to have a baby, yada, 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 yada. Never shut up about it. I said to mom that, like, mom was like, you think this is bad, girl? Wait till you get baby blues. I was like, don't take my one joy in this world away from me, of like the idea of having a child. Don't you
before it's
do
even
that to me.
happened.
Before even I even find the man for it to happen. You know what I mean? It's so funny. We
You know
were
what?
funny.
I thought of you, was it this morning or today or last night or sometime? I have been on a side of TikTok. Remember Zoella? Actually, you don't know who Zoella is, and
No, but
Alfie.
I know because you showed me her before because I was like, wait, who is this?
They have a little girl,
Yeah,
and clips are being put up on TikTok of Alfie, the dad, and the little girl just
yeah.
interacting, like their vlogs. Oh my,
Ovaries were screaming, I bet you.
not like I was like, she's adorable. So I was like, Neve needs to see this. I need to send you
Yeah,
one.
you do
Oh,
because
her name's
so
Otti. And
cute.
like the way they vlog is that because obviously they have been like YouTubers since they've been like 15, 16, and now they're like
Yeah,
in their 30s.
yeah,
But the way they vlog, it's like the camera's set up, but it's like Alfie's not like holding the camera, like shoving the camera in her face kind of thing. It's very
yeah,
much so like they're cooking breakfast together, the camera's set up, but he's not being like, oh, look in the camera, oh smile. Like they're just like
yeah,
filming their like going
yeah.
about their day kind of thing, which
That's
is nice.
cute. Do you
It
know who
is,
I
it's very
love
cute.
watching? Is Keela Moncrief, her YouTube videos. She's like
Yes.
such a fantastic mom. Oh my God. Like when I watch her, I'm like, oh my God,
Did you
you're
see her recent
amazing.
one? She moved. She's living with
Yeah, she
the
moved.
her recent YouTube video.
I
Yeah.
haven't watched. I need to watch it. I just love her so much, and I just think like I'm like, do you know when it's so weird because I always go on like I don't like these whole parasocial relationships, but like have you ever like watched someone and been like, oh God, I want to tell you I'm proud of you, but I don't know you, so I've no reason to be proud of you. But like you were just an amazing. Like I think that she is like such a safe space for other mothers I can imagine, and
Yeah.
like she's a safe space for people who even aren't mothers. And I think she's just a light in this world. So when I watch her videos, I'm like, wow, you're just such an
Yeah, no, I
amazing mother.
really like her as a YouTuber. Like really, really, really like her as a
Yeah.
YouTuber.
And she's always been such a fantastic YouTuber because I haven't like the only
Mhm.
people I literally watch on YouTube is you, Keela Moncrief, and I watch the cancel podcast Girls Gone Bible, and I think that's it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
really need to
BFS podcast.
BFF's podcast. I really
Yeah.
need to post a YouTube video. I've
Yeah.
been slacking. I've so
Well,
much content though. I have been vlogging. It's just I haven't
yeah,
been editing it.
you haven't
And
had
I'm
the
thinking
time,
I'm
no.
just gonna mash it all together and do like a life update. I'm 30 now and just share like clips from the last few months because
Oh,
I'm
that'd
like,
be
if
cute.
yeah, because I'm like, if I edit them all into separate videos, like the idea of that is so overwhelming.
Yeah, no,
Whereas I
fuck that.
think one video should be
Mm.
good. And I am traveling later this week. So
Well, safe travels. I hope that you have a really fun time. Oh, guys, we need to let you know that I don't know, is it this one coming out tomorrow or next week? We haven't talked about it, but you're going to miss us for 1 week. We just need 1 week off to.
yeah, we're just having like a spring summer reset.
Yeah, it's like cleaning out your wardrobe. We're just having a reset. We're
But
taking our
I
annual leave, girls. Look, I'm sorry. We need
we're
to take
taking
annual leave once in a while. And this is 1 week where we're going to have to take our annual leave, but you can catch up on our older
yeah, will we
episodes.
do the annual leave week? Well, I suppose tomorrow is Wednesday.
Yeah,
We haven't really talked about anything that needs to
that's,
be cut.
yeah. We don't really need, I haven't talked
Will
about
we
anything
take
that
our
needs to be
week
cut.
next week?
Yeah,
Does
will
that
we
make
take
more
our week?
sense?
Yeah, that does. There's nothing I've said here that needs to be cut, so this can go straight to, oh my God, look at us, straight to
Straight up,
production
no
line.
edits.
Straight in, no kissing.
Straight up,
Uh,
no edits.
yeah, no
Yeah.
edits. Just, yeah, and let's just get it ready and slap it up and get it ready to go tonight. And you can do it live from midnight, so there's no thing.
Yeah, slay.
Gonna lay the boots in the house down.
Oh my God, I had an incident the other night.
Oh,
So last week I was celebrating my 30th birthday. My birthday was Monday.
Also, can we all collectively just say happy birthday, Rebecca, and send her some very happy wishes and good energy and welcome her into her 30s for being such a slay queen?
I need to get, you know what I want to get? I want to get a scrapbook and do like my 30s and like scrapbook it. I think that would be
You
such,
said that
because
before,
I saw
yeah.
someone did it for their 20s and I was like, well, a bit late now.
No,
So
you should, especially because you're just at the start of your 30s, so you can look
yeah,
back and be
I
like, oh my
think
God,
that's
this was
such
my
a good
whole life.
idea. So I
Yeah,
want to do that. But yeah, last week was my last month was actually very intense.
very nice.
But last week Neve left on Monday, Sunday night, and then Monday was my birthday. But Barbara, my
Yeah,
like
that was cute.
best friend, basically my sister, surprised me when I say I wasn't expecting it for like it just what didn't and
Yeah.
no, because you saw the message saying Barbara surprising, but you didn't know it was with herself.
I did not know she was the surprise. I knew that there was a surprise coming, but I thought like, is she arranging something?
Yeah.
But I didn't know she was going. Do you know what I
You
mean?
didn't know it was.
I didn't know
So
it
I
was
was
actually
literally
her.
here on the phone FaceTiming Josh,
Yeah,
and I literally thought she was a flowery delivery woman. Like the
I'm
second I saw
weak.
her, I was like, wait, why doesn't she have flowers in her hand? Like she's a delivery woman. Like that
Were
was
you
my
quite, did it take a few seconds to like
yeah.
recognize her face? That's
That's what I
so
mean. I
funny.
thought she was a flower delivery woman. Like that's how much I was not
Crazy.
expecting her. So she came, and Monday night was actually really nice. We had a really like
Yeah.
wholesome, well, filled with prosecco and moe party in
As you
the
should.
apartment, and we went to Off, which is the one we played cards in. We went
Yes.
there,
Oh, I love off. Yeah, so nice.
and that was lovely. And then Friday was one of my friends here's birthday, so we went out again. Had
Mm.
so much fun. But on the way home, so we went to Scholars, which is this big, like famous Irish pub in Rome.
Oh, I
But
remember
it
you
has
saying it. Yeah.
really good music and like a dance floor. They do karaoke
Vibes.
on Mondays. It's very fun.
Mm.
And we went there, and it's like quite straightforward to get home
Mm.
from there, like on a Lime bike or a scooter, because you just go straight across the
Yeah.
Tiber or Tevere, as the Italians call it.
The
So you just
Tevere
the
or the
Tevere.
Tevere.
So you go straight across that and you get it. It's very easy.
Yeah.
So me, Luca, Carlotta, and Ricardo were like, right, we're gonna get bikes and scooters home. And usually I would be a bike girl, but this time I chose a scooter, a
Okay.
bird scooter. So it wasn't a Lime.
Okay.
And Luca was like around the corner getting his scooter, and Carlotta and Ricardo were in front of me, like looking for theirs because obviously they're
Yeah.
just parked randomly.
Mm.
So I'm like, okay, I'll scoot up to them.
No. You do.
So I scoot up to them, and there's a couple in front of me. So I like swerve to like dodge them, and I accelerate straight into a wall.
Rebecca, stop. Oh
No, it
my
was the bike, the
goodness.
scooter like lost control. Like I like went straight into the wall, hit off the bike, and then back, and my head like hit
I
off the
was going to
footpath.
say, you're so lucky you don't have a concussion, or do you?
Are you concussed right now? Yeah,
Are we
Carlotta was
actually
like,
recording the podcast right now?
Carlotta was terrified. She was like, "Are you okay?" And Ricardo just, I'm one of those people too. Like, I would laugh if I saw it happen. And he was just like this. Like, all I remember is looking
Oh.
up, and Carlotta looks like terrified, and Ricardo was just like
I can imagine
trying.
Ricardo as well, just laughing at it like.
She was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I literally went like this. And I was like, "Oh no, I'm not bleeding. I'm fine." She was like, but
Rebecca.
then I got a bike home, and the bike was fine. But it's so weird. On my bird scooter app, there's no history of the ride. And we're like, oh my God, was it a glitch in the Matrix?
Oh my
But I'm
God.
covered in bruises. So like the glitch
So it was
is
real.
funny.
That's so
But the
strange.
bruises, I have to send you pictures.
Oh my God, I'm worried about you now. Definitely get I know you've
No,
Tiger
I'm
Balm. Maybe
fine.
get Arnica. You're just so funny. Like you just literally, and I wouldn't mind the week before. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't get on one of them. The week
No, but
after,
I
you're like,
have got on one of them. But
yeah,
it's like it I accelerated and it went so fast
yeah,
into
I
the
can
wall.
imagine. Jeez, you creature. God bless you.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was funny though. It was a fun
I know.
time. But yeah, I'm covered in bruises.
You're
But
the only one who would look back on something like that when you'd fall and be like, it was a fun time. I'd be
oh,
like, I'm
I started
drowning.
laughing. Like it wasn't like of
I'd be
course it was
bawling.
like
You're so funny.
like I'd be balling.
I
No, I was
literally,
actually I was fine, but I'm
that's
not
good.
concussed, I don't think.
Thank the Lord.
The only blood right now is my period.
Mother Nature has come and served.
She has came and she has delivered what she needed to do.
She's delivered the message.
You are
Oh.
indeed not with child.
And congratulations for that matter of
And
fact. I will be
congratulations.
back this time again next month, or maybe a few days
See you in
beforehand.
28 to 35 days.
Yeah, anywhere in that time period, however I feel.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
mine's due actually the June bank holiday, which is sad.
that is sad.
Yeah,
Bless you. God.
God help me.
God
Tough.
help you and
You know
bless you,
what?
girl.
It's really hard.
Hey, do you know
It-
what? It is tough out here being a girl as well, though. I'll agree. Because if actually,
Every single month.
now that you're saying that, mine's probably, I was like, oh, you crater. Mine's probably,
Now
what
we're
was
on
I on
track.
about?
We're
Like,
we
what?
are we probably synced up because we stayed in the
We
same
definitely
bed for
did.
like
Yeah,
2 nights.
that's definitely it. Like 100% because I got mine earlier. Like,
That's kind
strange.
of cute.
I know.
Women are like it's giving women in STEM.
Women in STEM, guys. That's all me and Rebecca kept saying over in Rome. We were like, yeah, women in STEM, women in STEM. And like, I was like, she'd say something, and I was like, women in STEM. And like, it might have nothing to do with science, technology, engineering, or mathematics, but to us, it did.
Is that what STEM means?
Yeah, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, because there's not enough women in those fields.
Uh, I feel like
Like,
most things are women in STEM though, like technology, like me posting a TikTok is women in STEM, you know what I mean?
yeah, that's true. True. I think they're more so talking about coders and stuff, but like we've made our own version of it. Like we were like, we could go here and get a drink, or we could go back here and it's cheaper. Women in STEM.
Women in STEM.
Like we
And
were
it's
like
giving
head
girl
doing
math.
it. It's giving girl math. We were like, we could go out or we could go get spicy nuggets. Women in STEM.
It's just any decision you make, women.
Women in
I can't
STEM.
speak anymore.
Okay,
Women in
guys. I think
contest.
that's it. So we won't see you next week, but you will see us the week after. Or you know what? You will, definitely. Or will they?
Or will they?
Or will
Or
they?
will they? Who knows?
Who knows? Guys, thank you so much for listening. As always, we
Hasta
love you. We
vista.
appreciate you. And thank you for everyone who writes to us. We love you so much. Okay, bye,
Ciao.
guys. See you later.